All right, good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing tonight? Are we all doing good? As the end of another weekend looms. And yes, I still have a bit of a cold, unfortunately, but it is getting a little better. So at least there's that. Getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. In terms of the cold situation. So, hopefully tonight, I am going to... Oh, the info text needs to be up. Need to change that a little bit. There we go. That's better. So, changing that from practice runs to actual attempts now. So, hopefully tonight, I am going to get a full Ironman run sorted out. Fingers crossed, of course. Yesterday, I practiced for about 2.5 hours. I did manage to beat the eye with saves, and I did manage to practice the map, and I came very, very close to getting a run yesterday, but was denied by a lack of knowledge at the very final bit. But now, hopefully, with all the pieces put together, it's just a case of executing one good run. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. So, this month's Ironman League is the Eye. I'll say this for the benefit of those who weren't here yesterday, or who are going to only see this for the first time whenever. The Doomworld Ironman League is a monthly series on Doomworld, where every month a new WOD is chosen, single map or map set or mega WOD, whatever. The idea is to get through the map set in one sitting on Ultraviolence. Once you die, that is it. The faster and longer you survive, the higher you score. I've been taking part in it since its inception in 2016. And also, I am doing it as part of the Unclebowl 2021 between myself and AN Mutt, where basically each month in this year's Ironman League, we try to beat each other, and the winner of each month gets a point, and the first to 7 points wins. The current score in the Unclebowl between myself and Mutt is 5-3 in favour of Mutt, but I get to go first this month since I managed to claim a point during last month's pick, which was Resurgence. So basically, if I want to make this interesting and have it last for the entire year, I need to keep on winning. I would like to at least get this back to 5-all so that the competition can run straight into December. But it will require me to win the next 2 months without reply. So the pressure is kind of on me, but at least I get to set the boundary. And after yesterday's attempt, I can only reasonably say the only thing that's acceptable is a map completion, and then I will have to play the map faster, which means more time for mistakes, hopefully, unless he actually practices. Now, one thing I actually forgot to mention yesterday, which only just occurred to me this afternoon, is that Mutt said that when we were talking about the pick, it's kind of funny because I was saying this is the only Modi thing I haven't played, whereas in Mutt's case, the Eye was the only thing he had played of Modi's. He hasn't played Going Down or all his other stuff. So I don't know how familiar Mutt will be with this map set, but regardless, it might give him an advantage. I'm also not going to beat him on time if he chooses to practice, so I have to make sure that he's not given the option of being able to just complete the map and beat it in terms of just surviving. I have to give it a time element to try and keep the pressure on. So I've had a few practice attempts yesterday. I think I can get a run. I just need to get lucky for 40 minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get a run. So these are actual attempts, but if I die, I'm not just going to immediately call it the run. we'll see how it goes. I really hope to stick a run this time and actually complete the map. So, yeah, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully. Hey, Wild Tracer, how you doing? Nice dancing Doom Marines there. And hopefully we'll be doing a bit of celebrating after this starting run. We'll have to see. Hopefully go well. Good. Thumbs up. Yeah. I like the thumbs up there. It's pretty good. So again, you have to forgive me. My voice is still a little bit nasally due to the cold that I'm still working through. It is bad today, though, thankfully. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Hopefully it will clear by the start of next week. And that'll be good for everything in general. Right, so let's get on with this then, because this might not be the only run I do tonight. If there is time afterwards, I will try and do Ironeagle 35, and if there's time after that, I may also do some mapping. But it depends how long all this takes, now I feel. There's no guarantee on the mapping, but I hope to squeeze in the Ironeagle at least. But again, it depends if I manage to stick a run. So, we're on the Boom Strict compatibility, which is as required from the thread. This will be a Category 3 run, because I've had some chance to prepare now. So, let's begin, shall we? So, basically, from what I ascertained in the practice runs yesterday, there are 4 main difficult points that I have to deal with. The start is one of them. The start is one of them. This opening start is one of the tricky parts. Hey, World Misfit, thank you very much for the host and 25 bits. Hope you're having a good afternoon. So yeah, the start of this is one of the 4 things I have to overcome. Gotta be a little patient at the beginning, because we have to deal with a couple of annoying enemies. That's a nice extra kill I don't have to deal with. Oh, no. Nice. That Revenant is one I'm very glad to get rid of. That's fine. Hey, Robot Fellows, thanks for the support. Oh, I see. That's a bit awkward. So yeah, I think we've dealing with that annoying rev early will definitely help. Of course. But we do have to deal with quite a few other things as well. Oh wow, that chain gunner can come over. First time I've seen the chain gunner come over. Oh well, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't much. Just gotta kill the red. Thanks. Okay. I want to kind of ignore the cacos for a moment while we clear out this area. Acquire the super shotgun. So we're not going to be doing this as fast as perhaps it could be, but I'm not worried about speed. I just want to get a finished completion. Speed doesn't matter for me. So I'm going to get the... It'd be nice if we could gain to kill some of the pinkies. That would be really good for saving a bit of ammo. Doesn't look like we're going to get the... Whoa. Okay, wow. I very nearly got sandwiched by a caco there. That could have been bad. Oof. I very nearly, I told you this is the kind of thing that's gonna happen. It's gonna be something I don't plan for. I get bad luck. Like a caco demon just taking off half my health. Right. Go there for a bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we got the super shotgun. Yes. Wait. Is I being obstructing my ability to go on now? I fell on the steps. Please don't remind me of that. Oh crap! Yeah, I forgot about the. Wow, I just completely decided to forget that archvile was a thing. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's dealt with. It's all good. Not a problem. Not a problem. He didn't hit us. That's what matters. There we go. Okay. I forgot about that archvile, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It didn't damage us. Now, if it damaged it does and caused off guard, that'd be different. Now, what do I do with that here? Yeah, this is a little annoying as well. To do it safely, we gotta play this lift for a while. Finally. Okay. There is a chain gunner somewhere here. That was not good. That was not good. That was not good. That was not good. That was not good at all. But that is a horrible, 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 horrible section to clear. It sucks. But it's fine. No problem. We have plenty of health resources. We're going to go back to 100 and we're going to get that soul sphere and we're going to have 200 health. Well, maybe not 200, but close enough. And we have... And we have... And we have to clear that section out because that's our only way to get back out of an area. So we do have to clear it, I think. Okay. Are you fucking serious? How many fucking... Jesus Christ, man. How many of those shots connected? I'd like to pretty well know how many shots connected with that. I reckon none of them did. Just die. Just die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Die, please. Thank you. Go away. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this. I am not happy with this. I've already wasted so much ammo just to get that area done. I am not happy with this at all. I'm really not. Anyway, let's get over here and try to Oh, it's fine. 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 Just kill off all the things over here. How nice of you guys to do some blocking services. Really love it. Lovely. Just what I need, guys. Also for you to slide out over there like weird. Yes. Seriously? Okay, all the lost souls gone now. God. I'm not happy about this. It's going... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Please don't tell me I triggered the vial. No. Phew. I didn't. Oh god. There's so many things and I don't have as much ammo as I normally do. Okay. Alright. Why is there a cackle there? Why is there still a cackle alive? I don't want that. There's too many things alive here and I don't like it. I don't like the fact I have a lot less ammo to deal with than I need some... Could use a bit of infighting or something to help break these up a bit. I'm not liking this. I'm really, really not liking this. I'm really not liking this. I really don't. I'd be almost tempted to restart the run, but I want to keep going. Ugh. There, Kako is gone. Good. No, now the chain has shown up. Oh, come on! Got him. Alright. Take out that damn red horse. Yes! At last. Now we corner this archvile. Archvile is down. Good. Okay. Now we've got rid of them. I'm not gonna lie, this ammo situation is really not enviable at all. I'm really not liking this. This is going very badly. I should have more ammo than this, but because I wasted so much ammo getting rid of that stupid cage area. Hang on a second, I just realized something. Aside from that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, this isn't, that was an intentional thing to go down here. I want to get the plasma gun before I take on the backpack area. So that is fully intentional. Now I gotta deal with this fight. The main thing here is to kill the pain elementals as fast as possible. Where's the second one? Where are you? You're here. There you are. Come to Papa. As in, die horrendously. Okay. Now this is going okay. We had a bad start, ammo-wise, but I think we've recovered it. I think. Excellent. Now we... Let's deal with those guys. I think I need it now. Okay. Now we can take on this fight. Very good. No, I'm happy to take pauses. Don't worry about it, buddy. All pauses welcome. Take off Revenant number 1. Now we just gotta deal with the Archvile and not get hit by the Archvile. Good. Yes. Now we have a very, 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 very important God Spear for later. That God Spear will be used to make the Cyber Demon from this red room very, very easily killed. And we can breathe now. So, now we go down here. Deal with a couple of peeps. I'm not too worried about wasting the SSG on imps because we do get a lot of ammo and we're not going to be using the SSG that much. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is... Okay. So the next thing we need to do... Now, we're not coming up to the second difficult bit yet. I don't think. Actually save some of those health potions. So, we're going to go back the other way because we want to get some armor. But also we have to go all the way around the circle anyway, so it's not like we could skip parts of this really, except for maybe, you know, taking a side cut here or there. But other than that, you know, we pretty much have to go for what's intended. Right. So, now that we have all that, yes, that would be nice. If someone could make one, that would be lovely. Please feel free to do it. Right. Now we take the secret exit through here to get a few extra rockets. Okay, so this is... Just trying to remember. Was it one or hard 4 hard bits? No. Start, orange key, red key cyber, final bit. No, this one's pretty easy, really. So as long as you... This is a pretty easy fight, really, I think. Just fire rockets, kill revs, and deal with them quickly. You're good. Oh, and absolutely kill that fucking pain element. that needs to die. Kill Revs. In before he died. If I died to this kind of fight, I had problems. This is a very easy fight. You get plenty of space. You don't get pressured that much. It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's not a problem. Just gotta grab the blue key. Go these things and go inside here. And now we gotta deal with Revenants. Yay! Hungry Revenant clusters. Yeah, well, I'm not the best, so I can't afford one of those. But I take your point. Now, I want to try and not use as much plasma, but I may not be given a choice, because I really need to not take one damage if I can. I'd rather just efficiently kill the rest. Please tell me it's gone. Yes. Okay. And another. Nicely taken care of. Okay, I don't want to go just yet. Just want to check one little thing. Okay, so we got the really annoying group coming up when we go across for the armor, which we will grab immediately, I think. Fuck off, Revs. Okay, that's fine. Wasted a little more cell ammo, but it's okay. It's okay. A lot of annoying revs, but we will be fine. We do get a good amount of the cells back anyway. And the good thing is, we go into what I think is the hardest fight with the most health and armor. So that gives us a massive opportunity, big chance to pull it off. Okay. Now, let me think. No, I'm not gonna do this that way. I do not want to go off my practice. Hey, Andy Menzel, how's it going? Hey, Nirvana 985. No, I don't. Unfortunately, the fact that I'm 5-3 behind means we don't do that anymore. I don't longer do the thing where I just play it once and that's it. The competition, the Unclebowl dictates I have to take this a bit more seriously. So basically, I'm just going to do an attempt until I get one I'm satisfied with. Which, for me, was beating the map. But yes, it is one attempt, but it doesn't mean you stream once and that has to be the attempt. Of course, you can obviously do as many attempts as you'd like. So, basically, if I beat the map, that will be the run. That's all you need to know. Alright, this is the tough fight right here. So, I have to kill things on the right, I have to dodge the arch vial, run back to the middle, kill everything. The vial is the main threat here. I need to probably dodge one attack while making sure I murder as many things as possible This is where I could get very unlucky. I do have a good amount of plasma. And once I get over to the other side, back here on an arc, I should be fine. When I did this yesterday on the run that almost was, I did juke a vial. And barely lost any health. But this is a tough fight. But I know what to do. Just pulling it off. So I go over here. I nuke the right side as much as I can. I stay over here for a bit. I stay as long as I can over here. And then switch to the other side. Bust out the plasma. Kill everything. Do not. Please die. Please die. Please die. Okay. Rockets. Kill them. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Fucking hell. That did not go smoothly at all. But we got it. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We lived. Wouldn't more than once doing a dead... No. It just means it would be on the prepared leaderboard. I don't care about that. I'm not really bothered about the leaderboard. No, Iron Man is not blind. You can do it blind, but you can also do it prepared. And some people are always going to be prepared anyway, especially with the map maker, or if they've done this before. Now, you phoned me out. I just need to remember what my routing is here. Just give me a second, please. Okay. Red key, got spear. Just give me a sec. Shit. Fuck. Well, I have enough cell ammo to kill the cyber. So I did waste a lot of... Yeah, I should be fine. I should be fine. Okay, let's just keep going. I mean... I wish I could ignore this cyber and just get the key and go. But I don't think that's an option, because this cyber might be a bit of a pain if not dealt with later, I think. Like, I imagine him shooting at the top of the tower or causing some unnecessary grief, so... Why is that not... Oh, it only opens when you activate the cyber thing, doesn't it? Yeah, I have to put all these mental calculations. It's, I have less cell ammo than I had last time. I could kill the cyber safely, maybe, but... Oh god, okay. So I have to open the red door first before I can... Okay, it's fine. Just means I can afford very little downtime. Right, get over there. Go, get up the steps. Open the door. Everyone do the dinosaur. Wait for fucking ages. Here's a cyber demon. Please die. Very risky. Not feeling comfortable anymore. Why is the door locked? Why is that locked? That should not have locked. Get the fuck out of her. Just get the fuck out of her. Do not hang around. Fuck it. You'll just have to be around. I don't recall that locking behind me last time. But I'm not risking the run over the fact that the fucking side didn't die. It's okay. He might not be a threat anyway. We might better kill him safely without risking the run, if we need to. I don't know. Now I'm in an uncharted territory. I got the key at least. At least I don't have to go back and get the key. It's just a case of, will the cyber be a threat to the end run? That's the only thing I have to figure out. If he isn't, I ignore him and just carry on. If he's going to do something weird like shoot downwards or arc at the tower, I could be in trouble. And I don't know. No. I can't risk it. It'll be typical. I ignore it and he'll just snipe me in the back and help me to run over. I have to deal with him, unfortunately. And that sucks. Also, there is the Revenants, I guess. I guess they are also a bit. Oh no, 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 no. Oh fuck no. Oh no. Oh, this is bad now. This is really, really bad. This is bad. I forgot there's a pain elemental as well. I think. Damn it. Okay, he's in here. He needs to die. That will definitely disrupt my run. Oh, this is bad. This might be the end. This might be a run ender. Okay. Maybe not. We're going off script now. This is not supposed to happen. Did this yesterday. I killed the cyber. Just. I really, really, really need the cyber to die. But this. At least he's killing some stuff. I'm not liking this. This is good. This is going to make this a lot longer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what, though? I can kill him. I can kill him. I can kill him. Yes! Get that fucking barrier down right now. That should never have been fucking rolled in the first place. What the fuck was that shit? You definitely need to fuck off. Thank God, we still got it. 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 Okay. We're fine. I need to grab some SG ammo. Oh, there's any left. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Just keep going. Okay. That went off script. But I don't know what that does, actually. No idea what that does. Don't really care. We got some extra ammo there, so that's fine. Okay. Alright. We're back on task now. We've got all the keys. Now we go over here. Grab this very important Mega Spear. Drop down. Start killing things. Very important to do that. Very important we do not take a lot of damage because we do not get a refill on armor or health at this point. We absolutely do need to survive and not run into the enemy and hopefully kill Mancubus. Mancubus is fat and wanted. Only Mancubus is a threat to a circle. Yeah, you don't get any armor refills, so your 200 Mega Spear is critical that you save that. 100% critical. Okay. Now. Kill. No, we don't have to worry about rocket spam because we will be given plenty of rockets. Ammo for rockets isn't an issue here. Surviving is. You just have to kill everything at the bottom because press. Why are things still spawning? Okay. Yes, I know. Both switches need to be pulled. That's correct. Yes. Nice. Okay, I think everything is dead. Okay. What are vials? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. Oh, I wasted a lot of cell dealing with that. I didn't know they were... Okay, it's fine. Well, no, it's not actually. Oh, why does it always happen on the actual attempt? Now I get every bit of little bad luck. For fuck's sake. Oh, that is so frustrating. I'm getting all these little shitty bad events happening. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Nah, just means that we can't afford to take a lot of hits. Maybe none. Alright, the last difficult part is near the end of this tower. But first, we ascend the tower and kill lots of things on the way. Maybe trying to kill them on the left side so vials cannot respawn them. And I now know that the vials wait a while to appear. So I don't have to like keep checking behind them. And they'll be appearing very near the top. We will need to catch them. Jesus Christ, Mancubus, could you fire any more annoyingly? I'm just gonna check if it's not already triggered. Maybe now? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Fine. I'm not even gonna press the God Spear right now. I'm so scared of like triggering it. Accidentally triggering it, I don't need it. It's somewhere around the part where you start getting plasma that the vials appear. I'm very sure of that. That's when they appear. But we're close. Too bad the trickiest part is at the top. Unfortunately. I just want these vials to appear so I know my back's secure. And they're not appearing. Oh my god, how far up the tower is it? Oh, hello, Vial. It's just there. You know what? Great, good, bye. That's perfect. That is perfect. Vial shut up on his own. Didn't res anything. That is really nice. That is good. That eliminates the Vial threat for the time being. At least from the top. Alright, surely now they show up, right? I can actually hear reses now, so it gotta be here, right? No? No? Not yet. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is actually really good. The vials come on their own. That is perfect. I want the vials to come on their own. Then we don't have to worry about them. Come on, where are they? Oh, for fuck's sake, what is going on here? Oh my god, what is going on? The vials aren't appearing yet. I just wasted a BFG blast that I need for later. On a fucking... Okay, steady. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I might have gone too far. Now we're gonna show it. Surely. What the fuck? Oh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. Why do I have to fight the Cyber Demon in one of the most awkward spots on a staircase? No way. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Wait, why is it lower that one? Is there more than one God Spear in this? There's more than one God Spear. Are you kidding me? There's 2 God Spears? Well, I say that, but I don't actually know where the other one... Oh, unless it was just that one coming down. Okay. I think it was just that one coming down. I was getting excited. I thought there were 2 of them. There's not 2, is there? If there was 2 God Spears, that would be really handy. I don't think there is, though. I think it's just the one coming down there. Yeah, it's just that one. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try a different strategy. A safer one. I'm gonna use this to kill the Cyber instead. Because he's probably... Just die. Just die, please. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. The Cyber is dead. Good. Finally! Get to the top. Oh, now they show up, isn't it? It's now. Fuck off, Vile. Are you kidding me? He fell down. What? Oh, just enough already. Oh, I've no cell ammo now. Fucking great. Thank God I'm doing a different strategy. That was just to get up here. Okay. This sucks because now I don't have any cell ammo and I have to deal with vials. It's a good thing I'm doing a different strategy now, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is, instead of staying up here, I'm going to just drop down every time and just deal with the vials as they come down or something. Because I can't be arsed. Yeah. And I pick up the Berserk and I don't need it! This is great! This fun is going fucking great, guys. It's going fucking great. It's going absolutely brilliant. Every fucking mistake is happening at once. Except the one where I die. Fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, but... Bofers, you don't know what's coming up. I mean... I gotta deal with 2 vials next, then it's 3. Oh, this sucks hard. Yeah, you might have missed the context of me trying this last night. Now this is the part that sucks, because how the hell do I get them down now? I have to get them to come down a bit so I can kill them. This is the part where it's not fun. Like, I need them to come down so I can kill one of them. Look, SSG! Get down. Down. Oh, I have to do this twice. Maybe just once. With no God Spear. If I had 1 God Spear, I could cruise this. If I had the cell ammo, this would be over. But it isn't. So now I have to... Oh my god, it's distracted, yes! Get down. You have no fucking idea how annoying this is. I am so goddamn close. But because I have no fucking cell ammo, I have to do this the hard way. If there's only like 100 cells or something. Anyway, in that case, there's only 1 map in this thing. Yes, it's dead! What a shame, there's 3 more. And I have to go up there again. Oh my god, we are so close. Oh, this sucks so much. 40 minutes as well, and this time is... Fuck's sake, and it's... Go away! Please just die. Thank you. Fuck
Are you kidding me? There's another fucking Revenant. Fine, whatever. Just go away, you stupid homing projectile. I don't care. Just hit something. No. Not as far as I know, anyway. There isn't. Okay. You know what? This might be doable. It depends. I need to calculate something very quickly. As soon as I get up there and kill this stupid Baron that's in the way. Oh, no, you are joking me. Oh, I can't cheese it by just pressing it and then leaving because there's a second switch. So I have to do 2 more, which means I have to deal with 3 vials and then press an extra switch. This run's over. If this was the last switch, I would activate it, jump off, go up, belt for the exit. Can't do that because there's a second one. And I have ammo, but the problem is getting the vials to come down. If I could get the vials off the middle platform, I can kill them. That's all I have to do. But I can't afford any fuck-ups. I have no health, I have no cells. I have to deal with 3 vials at once. This sucks. No. I can't dial jump to the exit. I tried that, and it didn't work last time. Yeah, I have plasma gun ammo, but, I gotta deal with 3 at the same time. It's not happening. The only way I could do this is if the vials can be baited off this tower. Then I could go in the exit and get an exit. All because I have no cell ammo. If I had cell ammo, I'd be able to like probably kill them and use the center as the cover or something. So now I'm gonna have to trigger them, and then I'm gonna have to somehow get them to come down the steps. Very slowly, probably by resurrecting lots of things, and then we're gonna have to kill them. And the problem is we are running out of rockets, but it's the only way I can do it. Yeah, but if they res everything, it becomes a bit trickier. And I have to get up to the top. If I give up the top, this sucks. Okay, so I'm going to press the switch, and I'm going to immediately fly off the tower. And then I'm going to have to figure out a way to get them down. That's all I can do. I'm just going to get off the tower immediately. Yeah. And they resurrect things for free! And now I have to somehow get them to come off the tower. Somehow. Yeah, I know. Hey Francis, obscure. This is a Unclebowl winner. And they can snipe off the tower. I don't know what to do now. I have no idea what... I have to get them off the tower somehow, but they can snipe. So we're going to have to engage in some subtle manipulation. If I can get them off the center, then I should be able to win, but the time will be really low. To do that, I have to hang around the edge where they're expected to be. And hope they just start coming down. No, not really. I don't think I have the angle to do it. If I did, I would, but I don't think I can. Please tell me. Okay. Can you guys do me a favor? Like, right now? Can one of you open this map up in the Doom Builder? And let me know? There is no second sphere. I've been looking for one. If there was a second sphere, I would go up and do it. But I don't think there is one. Is there? I've searched twice and I couldn't find one. Can you guys check if there's any monster block lines at the top of this tower? Like, right around this area. Is there any MBOs? Because I've got a horrible feeling there's a monster block line at the very top that's preventing these vials from running down. They should be coming down a bit. No, it's not cheating! How the fuck is it cheating when I'm not the one doing it, Francis? Stop me cheating. Yeah, the winner of the Unclebowl or the Ironman is whoever finishes faster. I don't think it's cheating. You can be as prepared as you want to be for these runs. It'll be cheating if you change the map in the editor and then submit it, but to naturally have knowledge, it's not like it doesn't make this any less or more difficult. It just confirms whether or not I can. Because if I do this and they are stuck up there, then I lose, barring a ridiculous. And I do mean a ridiculous lucky run in the middle. A stun, probably. And I open up the final one and I get dragged in by the skin of teeth. That's the only way. Yeah, it's to beat Mott in the Unclebowl. The only way I do that is to beat this map and then force him to play on faster. But basically, if he practices this map, he'll win. So I can't afford to die on 98%. I have to clear the map and make a time pressure. Make Mott play fast and hope he fucks up somewhere. Yes, because if I die, Mott can take his sweet time and win. If I do it, even if it's a 45-minute clear, that still means Mott can't fuck around. He has to beat the map in 45 minutes, which is probably not that difficult if you get lucky like I did last night, and not unlucky where everything goes wrong, but you somehow still get to the final area. Is there a second sphere, though? Is there a second sphere? I can't. If there is, I really could use it right now. This will be the perfect chance. I don't think there is, though. Is there? I haven't seen one, anyway. If there is one, then I can go up there and attempt. I mean, I might still get knocked off and it might not work, but I haven't seen a second sphere anywhere. This will be the time to get it, though. If there was one. I haven't seen. Hold on. The vial came down. It's not a block line. Good. That means I can take them out. If they are willing to. Good. This is good news, guys and girls. It means the vials. Oh no, he's only rest on the edge. I heard res noise and I was getting excited. No, it just means they're resing on the edge, which is annoying, because they can do that with this compatibility. Can you just go away, please? Where is that? No, it's that one I saw. There's no Gherkin God Spear. So, if they don't come off the bottom of that tower, then I lose. I just can't kill them. This is where I need the... You meant the winner of the Unclebowl? Yeah. The person who wins 7 times in a year wins. It's 5-3 to Mott. I can't afford to fuck up. I'm not happy about this. They're not coming off the tower, so I don't think they do come off. Otherwise, it'd be off by now. So I don't know what to do now. The other thing I could do at this point is just try and find the switch, get lucky. I don't think there's any other way I can do it. They can't... Why don't we hit them from below if you just walk backwards and fire rockets from the platform? Maybe? Oh my god, Nirvana, you're right. Two down. 3 down. Get off my fucking tower. Get in. Boom. Get the fuck in there. Oh my god. I didn't even think of that, Nirvana. Holy shit. Fucking finally. Oh. Thank God that's done. And if I had the stupid cell ammo, it'd have been done 5 minutes quicker. Now watch Mutt fucking beat it in half an hour and mock my time. But you know what? Mutt has to play this. He can't do what I did. He's got to rush now. The sad thing is that if Mutt just practices, he can get a run faster than 45 minutes. That's the sad thing about this. I doubt it, but dear God, that is such an easy time to beat. It really is. I mean, my run yesterday when I was nearly at the end, I was on 40 minutes with just the last thing to do. If he gets the cell ammo there, he just kills them quicker and he wins. Hell, if I knew about the up trick, I might have just done that and saved a minute. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter because I luckily we found a way to win. Yes, the Megawatt Club is still a thing, Menzel. Oh, God, I did it. My God. Oh. No, if he gets 44, 49, he can win the month. I don't care. I don't want to do that again, so whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Let me just put that as a save. I'm just putting a save file. No, I'm setting this as the time. I can't beat Mutt on speed. I can only beat him in the vain hope that he doesn't survive on his attempt. That was so stressful. That was an ugly, ugly, ugly run. I know if I got a bit more luck, I shaved 5 minutes off that time, at least. You know, with with Nirvana's strategy, also, I might have even been able to do it that run. But that one was several things going wrong throughout the run, but still pulling off a run. I'm just honestly glad I don't have to do that again. That was stressful. It's not that hard of a map, really, compared to what Moldy offers in going down, but under an Ironman condition, that is stressful. But I did it. I've set a time, and Mutt now has the rest of the month to respond. But basically, I fear if Mutt practices, he wins. But he does have to play quickly. He cannot take his time. And that's the only thing. I mean, even if I got 40 minutes, it probably wouldn't have been fast enough, but it doesn't matter. I am gambling that Mutt will just die somewhere. And at least he has to finish the map now. He can't cheese it. He has to beat the map in a faster time to secure the point, which will take him on match point into October. And if I had known this yesterday, I'd have nailed it with a 5 minute quicker time. But it doesn't matter. I did it. I did it. I did it. That's all that matters. I did it. And now the ball is in Mutt's court. So I'll let him know tomorrow or whenever. He will find out soon enough. Thanks, wow, thanks for the 1,000 bits, MD Menzel. Holy shit, that is a lot of bits there. And the hype train is apparently close because of that. Wow, holy shit. I intended to do that. Alright, well. Excuse me. Sorry. I cough. So, Beetle. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Do you mind if I just take some flu tablets real quick? Actually, just just because this is Twitch being Twitch, I will take the webcam off, even though I'm just taking flu tablets. Don't want to give people the bad idea of staying healthy on this platform. Let me just take some flu tablets, maybe help this cough a little bit. This nasty cough, which is going to plague me to next week, probably. No, it's just the map, Spendic. Oh, thanks for the 69 bits, by the way, Francis. Sorry, I didn't thank you for your contribution. Excuse me. Oh, my manners. I guess the hype train came and went, but anyway, doesn't matter. Hey. All right. Excellent. That takes care of that. So, we're now going to move on to the Ironeagle in a moment. I just need to do something real quick here. There we go. Just put that as a note on my thing of maps I've beaten. Hey, it's only a cold, Francis. Don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world or anything. I guess I don't need that 16-minute max video now, since we have it. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. Alright, well, let's bow out for this one as we set up the next thing for tonight, which is... So overall, that moldy map was pretty good. You know, as I said yesterday, moldy, that was his debut map, CAC Award winner, pretty good. Shame he doesn't map nowadays, but you know, he was good while he lasted. Right. Is this for Doom 1 or Doom 2? Oh, it's Doom 2. Okay, so now we're going to boot up the Ironeagle. So bear with me a moment while I just load up these. Alright, the death files don't get added, do they? Okay, cool. Whatever. What the comp level is 2, so we have to say it to 2. Launch that stuff. Looks like it launched okay. Let's get GL Boom up here. So, yeah, fine. I don't like doing it with the thing on. Right, let me just get a time here. Rough time. When did I start doing this? We'll set about 1:10 we started. Okay. So, the Ironeagle is the second thing I'm going to be doing tonight. Excuse me. So, the Ironeagle is similar to the Ironman League. In that you also survive in one sitting. But the difference here is that you can choose the thing that Sweet doesn't care about. I care about it enough to participate in it. It's just not got a lot. It's just, I just generally use it just for general practice. And it's like you know, it's something I partake in. I've won 2 of them, but it's not as big a thing for me. So you can choose your difficulty on this. You can choose to play on Ultra Violence, Hurt Me Plenty, or Hey Not Too Rough. And it used to be played on PR Boom only for the first 6 entries, and then it switched, thankfully. But I still play everything on PR Boom for it because it's good practice for using PR Boom, because not everything runs smoothly with GZ Doom, and I have to use PR Boom occasionally, so it's good practice to get used to the PR Boom vanilla gameplay, but I obviously prefer GZ Doom. So yeah, that's basically it. So I've never played this one before. Data Center. A 6-map set created by Ilya Seletsky and released in 2008. Yeah, I always play on Ultra Violence though. I choose the Ultra Violence difficulty. So there's that. I do care about it enough, Lord Mister. Don't take it as me not caring enough. I mean, if I didn't care about it, I won't partake in it. I do. So please don't say that. It's just that compared to the Ironman League and the Unclebowl, there's not a lot of stakes in it. You know, I mainly just use it to practice PR Boom a bit. So there is that. Right. So, this will be a Category 1 run. I have never played this before, or seen any footage of it. It was a joke. Did you not see the camera? Oh wow, we got a nice little thing there. I thought you were being serious. Alright, map 1. I assume these have names. I don't know what they are. Oh, this... Yeah, I saw that, Francis. This is the one you were referring to as rather obscure. Well, that's generally the thing that Afonso used to do with their selections. They used to try and look for obscure stuff too, you know. I mean, I know I said in a previous month that I had stopped caring altogether for this thing, but... Oh, should I have gone the other way? Maybe? Ugh. Looks like some of the slaughter's already happened here. Have the irons ever been easy enough that Nightmare might be doable? Maybe 1 or 2? Thanks for the assist. Ugh. Oh, okay, now having to forcibly take a health kit to get the shotgun doesn't matter as much. It's just very tight. That was lucky. 2 for 1 special. Why can't I get a cold that takes me off work? Why does it have to be a cold where, like, you know, I still get to turn up for work tomorrow, but I get to cough all day. You know, like, if I'm gonna get a cold, I either want it to be barely a problem, or like it takes me off work for a week, so at least I can rest or something. But no, it's just like that annoying in between, where it's annoying enough, but it's like you gotta still do everything, you know. Those are like the worst kind of sort of colds. But yeah, there've been a few easy Ironmans. I think there was Osiris wasn't too difficult. 1 or 2 others I can't remember off the top of my head. Honestly. Oh wow, there's a plasma gun secret somewhere, but I have no idea how to get to it, so... Oh! TNT music on the intermission. Interesting. Very interesting. Coolant facility. Oh wow. These like short maps. If they're short maps, maybe I could potentially entertain the idea of surviving this month. That'd be nice. Ah, where the got him. Oh, nice. It's a chain gun. Just what we needed. Oh, I am so not used to vanilla movement. Feels like this area should be darker. Don't know why. Because that's the feeling of an area that with the chainsaw and the hanged corpses. Feels like it should be a little darker. The lighting or something. But, yeah. Oh my god, a Hell Knight in the door. Who do you think you are, Quake? Think you are, Quake design? Enemy right next to the door like that. Tisk tisk, I say. Needs more Icarus silver. Nice help. Another one. Only 4 enemies remain. That's a little annoying. Both those enemies got their shots. Oh, that's it. I think. Yeah, that's the end of the level's enemies count. Basically. I need a red key. Where is that forthcoming exactly? Let's have eyes up somehow. Secret switch somewhere, maybe. Red, blue thing. Oh, there we go. Professor Chasm. Process. Oh, okay. Monster count immediately jumped up to 100. Alright, I guess we're not going to be that short. First 2 levels. Alright, we're done messing around now. Ilya wants blood. He wants. They want the blood. GG on map 2. Thanks, Francis. Wow, that's kind of annoying. So, considering what I was up against, I'm kind of grateful I didn't. Kind of grateful I didn't get chain gunned. I'm guessing I was an escape. There you go, Coops. So good news, Get Cooped. I did manage to get an Ironman time. Which is why the Ironeagle is being played right now. It was a very, very stressful run, and it required some chat intervention to prevent it from ending, but I finally got a time for the eye of 45 minutes, which is depressingly easy to beat if you know what you're doing, but it's there. We'll probably have to wait a while for Mutt's response, though, because Mutt is often quite busy. So you'll probably have to wait another week before his response. But I'll be there, if I can, to watch it live. If possible. If it happens during one of my own streams, I might just watch it live. It's a pretty critical month. If Mutt does win, then he can win in October. And that means I have to win 3 straight just to get a tie. If I take this month, however, then there's a chance I could drag this competition into the arms of December. I can't believe the fucking Chinga can actually snipe from there. Good God, oh God, something weird is happening, something weird is happening. Things are spawning in, more Chingunners. No. Oh God. There's more of them over there. Oh God, is he killing like... I really hope that Mancubus is gonna... Yeah, that's good. Kill those Chingunners, please. That'd be great. Did that Pinky just kill a Mancubus? Wow. It's all going on. It's all going on here, I tell you. It's all going on. Pinky's killing Mancubi. What? Hey! Oh, you speak. Hey, thank you for the follow. Cock the Sully. It's my best attempt at your name, but thanks for the follow. Siayok the Sully. Yeah, that'll do. I hope you're having a good evening. Welcome to the Ironeagle run of a data center. The second thing I'll be doing tonight, maybe not the last. Depends how I feel. I might, not a guarantee, I might also be tempted to just bow out early and go to bed, or relax, or do other things, maybe save it for another day. Because I have like a lot of sort of odd as long as it feels if like I'm gonna have like a bit of weird odd free time for the rest of the month now. I mean, I might just do my playtesting stuff next, and then I literally just need to maybe play Tower of Chaos. And then I'm probably gonna have like a few days where I just don't really do much, arguably. Well, I can't really get involved with something long anyway, due to the fact that I have you know, on the 3rd I'm gonna not do anything. Yeah, dopamine injection for an entire week when mod came near visitors and subscribers and positive ratings. Oh, what mod is that? What the fuck? Huh? What the hell? What? That was kind of like a jump scare right there. I thought it was like a fake out where it's like, aha, the door's not real, and then you get ambushed. But I seem to have broken the map. Hey, I'm worried. I don't think we can escape now. I think this is the end of the run already. This is fantastic. This is... I'm not gonna lie, if I'm gonna have to get a DNF for an Ironeagle run, this is like one of the best ways I would prefer it to be. We're now in the red zone. There are many health kits here, but you can't get them. 0 tag usage affair. Wow. And we broke the map. And all I did was open a stupid door. Yeah, you can wink it if you want. Okay, well, that's Data Center. I guess don't open that door, because apparently it breaks the entire map. So if you're going to play this, don't open that door. Otherwise you'll be trapped in this room and you will die, and that'll be the end of your run, I guess. I'm not even mad. That's like an impressive way just to end the run. Oh, for a different game. That's fine. Okay, well, that's that. Thank you for that. That was fun. Oh my god. Wow. That was crazy. Crazy. Am I right? Okay. Well, Ironeagle is done now. So, now what do I do? That's how you're meant to win. Steam community. Equalizer. Oh, it's a Hotline Miami 2 thing. Okay, cool. Looks nice. Looks nice. Very good. Excellent. Right. Man, I've got everything done. It's like an hour and a half. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do now? What can I do? I got options. I got so many exciting options to consider. Okay, I made it also with the help of my wonderful friends and Twitter followers. Oh, that's good. I hope you had a lot of fun making it, Sayok.
I hope it was good for you. Right. I really have two options at this point as to what I do. The first option is I cold the stream tonight, hope my cold gets better, and maybe do some playtesting tomorrow. My second option is to start my Doom map for the Doomworld Maximum Project. Do like a bit of a brainstorming session where maybe I get the ball rolling a bit and we just start getting things in motion, because I got like less than 4 months to get something made. So those are my options. I mean, if I finish early, I can go play some Slay the Spire and watch some stuff. But if I map, I can get things laid out. Tough choice. What should I do, chat? What should I do? I've got 32 people at the moment. What should I do? Believe in yourself. Well, I believe in myself either way. I wasn't actually expecting to finish both the things this early. If not for that weird bug, I probably would still be playing the Ironeagle. You abstained from voting? Well, I think Thalos wants to see some mapping, so I guess mapping is what you could roll around on the carpet laughing maniacally. That'd be a bit awkward for the camera. I don't know if that would work actually. I don't know. Maybe roll on the carpet. I'd have to adjust the camera. I mean, it's possible, Spinzig, but give me a second. Just bear with me. I might be able to arrange that. With a bit of adjustment of the camera's position, of course. So I've aimed it down. And let's see. Can I get it any further down? Nope. A little more to the right. About there should do it. Okay. That's about as good a shot I can get for you, Spinzig. Okay. I can do that. Let's move these out of the way. My fly killings. And let's roll around the carpet laughing maniacally. Shall we? Okay. I'm going crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy. Crazy, I say. This is almost like one of those other kind of streams you see on Twitch, isn't it? You know, the kind where you pay people money to do this stuff for 5 minutes at a time. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, let's get the camera back to its normal position now. Shall we? Oh, look, it's some of my room. Whoa, there we go. Alright. Now I'm doing it for exercise. Now I gotta do all kinds of combos. Thanks, Misfit. Thank you very much. Just give me a sec, actually. Check something. Dang it. Alright. Okay, what do I have to do? Oh yeah, stretch. Oh god. Big stretch. Then need to hydrate. Then I gotta hook the caco pushy. Let's get you. Hey there, little fella. I got good news for you. I did the Ironman run today. Yes, your friends did cause me some problems at the beginning for a little bit, and one of you went into the back of me, but he didn't bite. Yes, I know you're disappointed that he didn't kill me. I know you would have loved nothing more than to see a cacodemon gloating over my corpse. but it didn't work. And there weren't that many Cacodemons in the level anyway, actually. It was just you guys, and that was about it. They're pushy. It's okay. You'll get your shot next time. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Okay. Back in your closet. You go, little fella. Right. Well. Ooh. I guess it's time to do some mapping. Let's open up the Doom Builder, shall we? And what does I probably have to update it immediately because I haven't touched it in a while. How is there already an error? I've not even started yet. What? Cannot perform update. Your user account does not have right access to the... Are you fucking kidding me? How does it not have that? Hold on a sec. Seriously? Give me a sec. It does have to update, I think. Okay, I gotta update Doom Builder because I haven't touched it in ages. Yes, alright. Close it down. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to turn this into a mapping stream. Doom mapping for the Doomworld Maximum Project. There we go. Alright, this is now a mapping stream. The first one I've done in a little while. Just need to change that and flip it to the screen. There we go. Now you can see a bunch of stuff. Just need to check there's nothing that's weird. Nope, there is not. Okay. So now we just need some background music. Obviously this is a bit more tricky than I thought because of the DMCA. So I won't be able to use the old jazz theme that I used to use, which was nice and chill. I have to use something that is not going to get the channel taken down because it's going to be playing for a while. So I need to find royalty-free background music. Which probably isn't going to be very good, but there you go. It's royalty-free, eh? It's all that matters. Here we are. 2 hours synthwave mix, LA Sunset, royalty-free, no copyright background music. Let's try that. Oh wow, it's actually a lot better than the choices we used to have. I'm down for some synthwave. Fuck yeah. Give me that shit, that'll do. Right, well. Yeah, this is good. This will do nicely. Right, so. I am mapping for... Oh yeah, I probably need to actually mention what I'm... Oh, no, give me a second one. Sorry. I need to highlight what I'm mapping for. Okay, there we go. So, the map set that I'm going to be using it for is the Doomworld Maximum Project. The aim of the Doomworld Maximum Project is for as many different authors to submit as many different maps as possible. One map per author over the course of the year, this year, 2021. And the idea is that there'll be many different maps, many different authors. The only limitation is you should do your map editing in DEU using Dustbox for true nostalgia. Yeah, I'm not really going to do that, I'm wary. I'm more of a modern mapper. So, basically, I can do any kind of map I want. The only thing is, I can't use custom enemies. I don't think, because obviously that'd be weirdly inconsistent with everyone else. But I can use custom other stuff if I want. Textures, backgrounds. Hey, Neil John Rips, how's it going? We've done the Iron Man, we've done the Ironeagle, and now it is time for some Doom mapping. I need to get started on this because I've got to do it over the next 3.5 months. So I've got to really knuckle down these. Basically, I want to get this done reasonable amount of time so I can not worry about it and get on with other things. So,
Basically, I can just make any kind of map I want. Now, I don't want to make a big map, is the thing. I want to make a smaller map. Sorry, I'm just going to get rid of that because I'm going to make a new map. Now, let me think. Do I go UDMF or do I go for Boom format this time? Sorry, do I go for Boom again or do I go for UDMF? You know what? This time, I'm going to go for UDMF format because there's no format limit. And honestly, I'd like to play around with UDMF this time instead of just sticking to strict Boom shit. Plus, it means I can align the textures easier, which is always good. So I'm actually going to do this in a UDMF format as a sort of challenge myself to see how I handle it. You know, script type? Oh god, what the fuck is this? Script type? I don't want to use scripts and stuff, though. I just want to be able to mess around with ceilings easier and floors. That's it. I don't want to use any advanced features, honestly. At least I don't think I do. We'll just go for Zaydoom ACS, I guess. It's offering me a choice of 6. BCS, Hexen ACS, JavaScript. Seriously? Xandorum ACS, Zaydemon ACS, or Zaydoom ACS. Vanilla for life! Yeah, but I don't like being unable to align some things. Okay, so basically the Zaydoom one, which was the default option. Level name? Oh shit, do I have to add the resource as well? Oh fuck, I probably do, don't I? I have to go find the Doom file. Wait, it's here. Okay, there it is, Doom. Doom 2. So yeah, it's Doom 2 thing, obviously. And I think that's it. I'm just going to double check in the thread. I want to make sure that we're good. One map submission per person, single player ready to any map compatibility, no dehacked. Yeah, no dehacked content, but I'm allowed to use custom textures, music, decorate, as long as it doesn't replace Doom 2 stuff. Okay, so that's really it. Yeah, I know, you're not supposed to see anything. I'm making sure I don't accidentally reveal my personal folders on stream. Don't worry, you'll get to see something in a minute. Okay. Okay, so let's save the map and a new folder. Create a new folder called Doomworld Maximum Project. And for now, we'll just call this test. I can't be bothered anything else. We'll come up with a name anywhere. Right, we're in business. Should I put my webcam at the top of the screen, to the right, left? Nah, it's fine here. I don't think people need to. I don't think there's anything too obscured. Oh, hold on. There is probably something else I need to do. Actually, just give me a sec. I need to make sure I have. No, not that. Game configurations, that's it. I need to make sure I have the testing stuff options. Oh boy. I don't even have the Doom engine stuff ready. Sorry everyone, just bear with me. I need to make sure that we are good to go. So obviously we're going to add that. We'll also... Oh wait, it's UDMF. Ha! I don't have to do it in PR Boom. Oh, good. I can skip PR Boom testing entirely. Fuck you, PR Boom. Of course, I don't have to do PR Boom testing because it's a UDMF format map. So, no PR Boom for me. Which wasn't really a problem anyway, but it does mean I can save a step or two. Right, the testing software is set, so we're good. Okay, we can start now. Let's begin. And I have no idea where to start. Actually, okay. You know what I'm also going to need here? Sorry, I know I'm doing a lot of blacking out of the screen. Just bear with me. I need to get a lot of things set up. Okay. Streamer stuff. No, not streamer stuff. Doomworld Maximum Project. Notes. A notes file. Okay. Now we should be fine for ages, I think. So, I did have this idea. Actually, bear with me. I had a couple of ideas that I'd noted down. Just give me a sec. Sorry, I need to. I'm sure I had something noted down, like previous ideas, but I did have an idea for this one. I wonder if I said anything in my. Let's see. Oh, here we are. There's a future mapping ideas thing. Let me look at that. Yeah, no, that sounds too complicated. I like that idea, but that's my own. Okay, there's nothing there particularly I need to use. Alright, back to the thing. I have noted that I had some ideas I wanted to carry out, but none of them are going to really be used here. I have other plans. A possible small map set in the future, if I choose to bother. Right, so I do have an idea for this map. The main thing about this map is it is going to be small. It's not going to be as big as Firebox. This is partly because I don't want to spend ages on it. I want to make a small map, kind of like what Rook does with Sucker Punch, that's maybe about 5 minutes long, nice and quick, has a punch to it, and it's fun and playable. The thing I do want in the map, though, like with Firebox, is I want... Yeah, but Firebox took like 15 minutes to clear, and it took ages to do the final room. I don't want anything that big. I want like a smaller map. Much smaller. No big flourishes or slaughtery finales kind of thing. But more, maybe smaller scale. Maybe. I don't want to do anything that's super complicated and slaughtery. I don't think. Now watch as I end up so short. No, not short, but short and the gimmick. The main thing I want in the map is I want a gimmick. Like with Firebox, with shooting of the fire blues, but we're not doing that again. We're not doing a shoot weird thing to progress sort of thing. It's going to be different. And so, I came up with an idea earlier this week. It came to me, I think I've had this idea before, but I never really put it down. But I do have an idea. So the general idea is this. There's gonna be 3 different colors or texture types. And those colors or texture types will indicate enemies of a specific kind to each one. So basically, one color associates with one type of enemy. Another color associates with a different type of enemy, and a third one associates with that. And the idea is that throughout the level, you'll see these things and you'll be able to predict what's coming for you. It's something like that, basically, is my idea. Like, having these textures and colors give you a clue as to what's coming. So, for example, if you see a blue floor, and I set this early on for the player, then the player knows that a certain enemy type will be coming for them, or can be expected, or something like that. That's kind of my rough idea of it. To sort of weigh the idea that if you see this texture, you know that the certain enemy is going to appear. And maybe something along the lines that the enemies only appear in these spots as well. So it's not like any enemies in the level that are sort of casually idling around, maybe, but all the enemies appear only on these things, maybe. I just realised that's going to be a really hard idea to pull off, though. Actually, I just realized that's gonna make things very that's gonna be hard to pull off, isn't it? Like, if I only have those 3, can I afford any others? I don't know. It could work, I guess, but I'd have to be very creative in how I do it. And the first thing I'd have to... Okay. Well, you know what? Let's roll with the idea. I don't have anything better other than just create a bunch of small encounters. So the first thing I have to do, obviously, is set the enemy types that I'm going to use. I need to set the clusters. What enemy things I want. I want them to be sort of... I don't want it to be just like one enemy per color. I want it to be like a small group, but all of them similarly inclined, if you will. Yeah, but I'm not going to be using custom enemies is the thing. It's just pretty much going to be like a vanilla map, but UDMF, I guess. We're not allowed to use custom enemies, I don't think. So, jeez. So the first thing I need to do, really, is... Oh my god, there's so many options. This is fucking a lot. Oh, what the hell? The stealth... Get these stealth enemies away from me. I'm not using stealth enemies. Go away. What is all this shit? PR or so? Beta? I'm not used to this. So much UDMF stuff. What? Oh god. Do I make a map full of stealth enemies just to piss everyone off? Oh god, that's something I should totally do one time. It's like a secret or something, right? Make a secret map that is all stealth enemies and say, I lied. And it's just like a big fuck you to the player. It shouldn't be muted. It should not be muted. I haven't got it muted. It's time to learn, Flappo. Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyway, these are all... Whatever. Yeah, good job, War Mister. So, I need, like, groups of enemies. 3 groups of enemies of a rough type. So, let me think. And then I need to associate them with a color and a rough texture palette. So, let me think. What groups of enemies kind of go together very kindly for each other? Well, one of the ones I was thinking of was like marble green for Hell Knights and Barons. 132 grid, aren't we? Yeah. So you'd have Barons and that, and then you'd associate it with what the fuck? What? Whoa, what is all this? Ah, just give me a fucking floor. Holy shit. Ah! Horrible. So I was thinking, like, with, like, Hell Knights and Barons, you'd have, like, marble floors or something. So, like, you see a marble area and you know it's Hell Knights and Barons that you might expect to deal with. Or whatever. And then another group could be like, I don't know, flying skeleton type enemies, so Lost Souls, Revenants maybe. And maybe the fourth of that could be more hellish or fiery or something. So it'd be like hellish floor, souls and skeletons maybe. And then it's not necessarily, oh yeah, you're right, there is a skull floor, but I'm thinking more like colors. Like, I don't want to just use one texture all the time. I want it to be something I can sort of play around with a color combination or something. The idea is I can sort of implement different sorts of colors, maybe. Although it might not matter as much as long as I have like as long as I can teach the player a relative. I have to be honest, this idea was worked better in my head, and as soon as it came to starting to create it, I immediately thought, how the fuck can I put this together? There's nothing clicking in my head how I can combine this into something that might be fun. I already don't like my own idea, is the thing. Weirdly enough. You did Lost Souls, Revs, and Pain on Mails. Yeah, Pain on Mails could be a good one. Yeah, you can have like a skull floor, and then you'd have pain elemental, I guess. So, you know, I do like this combination of rev pain elementals and skulls though, because they're all like a skully brownie type enemy. So it's like a good triple combination, you know, skull, thing that spits the skulls. It's just a shame that there's not anything that good for the to combine with these barons and stuff. Like a third enemy. Like I wish I put a pinky here or something. Like a demon, but it just seems a bit weird. Like combine pinkies with beefy guys, maybe. And then we need a third group. Don't have it entirely chunks of the level for each theme. Have random bits with the thing. That's kind of the idea, Neil John. The idea is that you'll... Also, how are you doing, Pinky? The idea is that you'll go through a level and you will see and associate certain parts of the level. So it will be, for example, you'll enter a room and you'll see pieces of marble on the floor, and you'll know what's coming, and you'll see pieces of this floor, and you know what's coming. And then the idea is to sneak in subtle color coordinated things so it's not immediately obvious. So for example, you know, yeah, that's the idea. It's to subtly have these segments, and then later on in the level, like, you have subtle things where, like, really, I guess it doesn't really have to be like one texture. It has to be like a color thing, like a different color for each one. So, like, for example, for these guys, it's green. For these guys, it could be like browny floors. So, really, not so much skull, but perhaps like a browny, muddy floor or something, you know. But associate that with these three. And then maybe for the third one, it's like, I don't know, blue? Bluish floors or something like that. Or red, or some other colour that's just very common. Just something I can... So, I need three colours that have a lot of different options, so I can mix and match the colour schemes a bit. Alright, sorry about that one. Bread for the ham. Alright, I now have a cough toffee. That might help. Yeah, if I could go for a red one, I could have like use the flesh textures too. So that might be nice. Yeah, so then I'd have green, brown, and pink. And I could use like the different marble floors and stuff. So I could have the green marble floor, or I could use the nukage floor, or I could use a viney floor or something like that. Maybe have yellow as well. Going to where the key is where we'll get more of that colour. After all three keys to found gets more green. Yeah, I think pink's a good one because I can just red, and then you've got green, and then brown, I guess, because there's all different kinds of brown I can subtly implement. Yeah, cacos and chain gunners, that could be a good one. Maybe. I suppose I could use other enemies as well, but I don't think I can have too many. The only problem I have with this is that if I force myself to just stick to these color restrictions, I have to no, I don't like this idea, because I really can't just like it's a nice idea, but I'd have to have a lot of clever execution to make sure the map plays well with it. Yeah. Well, I could just use any other colour for the other enemies, I guess. But I don't like the idea that I gotta force myself to use these groups only. This sounds like something that needs to be done by a better, more competent mapper, which is probably anyone. This is a nice idea, but I don't think I can make it work, is the thing. I like the idea. I do. But I feel this is very restrictive, and I don't think I can work with it. So I'm gonna scrap this idea entirely. I'm gonna scrap it. It's a cool idea, but it's too complicated, and it would require me to sort of have to restrict myself on the types of enemies I can use in a given situation, and I don't want to do that. I kind of want to be able to pick from what I want for enemies. So I need a new idea. I need a simpler gimmick. Like, the idea of shooting fire blue boxes was simple, but I could just build things around it. I didn't have to like worry about encounter design. Do a myhouse.wad type of map. No. The first thing I want to do is I want to establish the gameplay gimmick. And then I just go from there. Like, that's what happened. That's what kind of ended up happening with Firebox. I had an idea for a map. The first room is the room that teaches the player the gimmick, and the map just kind of rolls off that room by room. And then I just sort of, you know. I mean, I have a couple of ideas of some interesting. One particular idea I want to maybe try and carry out. Possibly. Maybe it's something that's like a finale. Cheese wheel. But the first thing I need to do is I need a gameplay idea. I need something that's simple, but it will be. No, I'm not doing that, Lord Misfit. I need a gameplay gimmick, not a visual one. And this is what. Okay, so I need to think of something different. It's just a shame I can't reuse Firebox's idea and just do Firebox 2. Electric Boogaloo. Ah! Insert doesn't mute my mic automatically. It's weird. A mainly trooper map. Can't think of any maps where troopers are actually significant. What? So a map that revolves a lot around the pistol zombies? Nah. There really wouldn't be much to that kind of map, to be honest. It just essentially be putting large groups of pistol zombies in rooms, and that's about it. That's really all you do with. I've played a few maps where a lot of pistol zombies have been used like that. You know, death by 1,000 paper cuts strategy. Pinchy Scree like to do that quite a bit. That's why I always call it the Pinchy style whenever players starts chucking a load at them. It's essentially just a case of just chuck a load of them in one room and do that. I don't think that would be too interesting by itself. At least I don't think so, anyway. No, I need something else. It just has to be one thing, really. It doesn't even have to be massively complicated. It could just be as simple as, like, a certain texture is associated with a certain enemy type. I'm not doing Smash TV, Spinzig. I'm not making Smash TV. That's probably already been done in Doom already, hasn't it? Maybe. Make a map based off Smash TV. It'd just be a series of rectangles and lots of teleport spawns. And you'd have to give the player like a shitload of ammo for things. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that. 10 seconds. No, I haven't played Smash TV in ages either. Or Total Carnage, which was also, like, same group people. Come on, I need to think of a gimmick here. What could I do? I don't really know. I thought I had this idea solid, and before I even started doing anything, I immediately had dismissed my own idea because it's just too complicated. Man, what else could I do? What else stuck out as a really cool idea? It's like a little gimmicky thing. Well, I suppose I could just make a normal map and just make really fun encounters, but I like the idea of having something a quirk to it, not just put down a map that has good fights in it, but like have a map set that has a cool little quirk to it. Oh, I just need to find that quirk. Whatever it is. And then sort of start the ball rolling on a map. Got to lower the runes, like pillars that you press and they lower. That opens up a final area, maybe. Let me think. Let me think. Need some inspiration. I'm sorry, this is turning into a mapping brainstorming session, but I really do need something. Just gotta think of what it could be. Hey, Goofio. Wow, you changed your name to something even more complicated than the previous one. Goof Yo 12 1866 Streamermus. Okay, it's a long name to pronounce, but hey. Any other game maps you really enjoyed being that would work in Doom? Okay, I'll just call you Goofy then. Got a very long name there. It's very... Don't know what that's all about, but just Goofy. We'll go for Goofy. That works. So unfortunately this point won't be super helpful anymore, but I just realised because this is part of a multi-mapper pack, the risk of a given it can also be that you end up unintentionally adding some one onto the map, and depending on the order of map format gets as much as a copy of the first. Well, I can't really do anything about that, Lord Misfit. If it happens, it happens. Any kind of map is allowed anyway. Well, 12, 18, it will be Streamermus. Okay, Streamer Christmas. That's a thing, I guess. Sure. I guess that explains it. What? It's one of those things that will just kind of stuck when you do this kind of thing. Yeah, but that's what any mapper has to deal with, Lord Misfit. It's hardly going to be a problem just for me. I mean, there's going to be all kinds of maps in this project, so... You know. It is what it is. I mean, there was one idea that was in my mapping notes that I could... Let me just get my mapping notes out again. I did have one idea that was in my my notes. So what? Sound ping is just being attacked, being blocked, came to an ideal spot to win fight early. He's dead. We into a platform. Makes what possible way to wait. Move. Do you really need a gimmick? Maybe just throw a bunch of random shapes down and see what happens. I like the idea of having a cool little gameplay quirk, though. I mean, that's how Firebox was kind of made. I ran with an idea, the community contributed cool things, and then ideas just spawned. I actually do have something I could try. Maybe. But can I make it stretch to like several fights is the question. Sounds like something I could do 3 times at most and the map would tire. I'd have to point it out quite a bit and I'd have to be very, very careful with things. Starting room, you'd have to go around a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I guess. I mean, as I said, my map is going to be quite short, but just thinking. I'm not using Otex. I don't want to complicate myself with having way too many choices of texture right now. I want to keep it simple in the vanilla sort of sense. Otex would overwhelm me, I think. I might use Otex in the future, though. Really struggling to think of an idea. Like, I have one idea. Can I conjure 3 things out of it? Start off with a room and then you'd go around into the room, have a little in-screen, a second room. How do you up the ante? Dodge things. But then how would you control... The only problem with that is then you'd have to control the direction of the things. That might be difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. Okay. So, the idea I have is... It revolves around pinkies. And not triggering them early. So, it'd be something like... Just sort of set up an example here if I can. Sorry. Yeah, so... So something like this, basically. Like, the idea being is that you have to not awaken the piggies, and what would happen is that as you try to do that, there'll be some monsters in your path who will try and stop you. Oh no, that's not good. So yeah, something like this, basically. Hey Picatium, yeah, this is, I'm doing some mapping. I'm just trying to think of an idea. So the idea would be basically that you'd have a few rooms like this, and there'd be increasingly more annoying ways to force the player to move. This seems so simple, though. But I don't know if I could do this like 3 times, is the thing. Looks a bit like the map Tapeworms Suck Annie. Cat Jam. Yeah, this is royalty-free background music, so I don't have to fear the DMCA, apparently. Synthwave stuff. Apparently, we might not have to fear the DMCA for much longer, but that's very dependent. There is apparently a, Oh. There's a... Okay. So Mach 2 did something like this. The problem is I don't know how I extend this gimmick to 3 flights. It's way to just this, but like longer. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this idea either. It just doesn't click with me. Long time no see either, Namco. How's the world treating you? Oh god. I'm already regretting my decision to do this, but this is why I wanted to start this earlier, so I could sort of get this off my chest and then come up with an idea. I'm not feeling this idea either. It's an idea I might want to try in the future, perhaps, but I'm not feeling it right now. I don't like it. It's not what I need. Sorry. I'm not really feeling holiday and stuff. Oh, where'd you go on holiday to? Did you have a good holiday? I'm not really feeling it either. Like, something I could do for like one part of the map, maybe, but. Nope. Can't think of an idea. What to use, unfortunately. So back to square one, I'm afraid. Need to think of something that's pretty cool. In fact, now that I think about it, the idea doesn't necessarily have to be something that happens through the level. It could just be one big thing that happens at the start or something and then explodes into the level. I just need one idea. One really interesting idea. Oh, I've heard this before. Or the start of this, anyway. I like this track. I don't know what it is, but I've heard it before. Or the start of it, anyway. Oh, God. What could I want to do? I'm sorry about this. I know this is not very entertaining to watch, but this is why I don't map a lot. I can't just come up with ideas like that. I need to have a good idea first and then just kind of build on that. I just wish I had that one idea that I could commit to. That I feel wouldn't suck. Need some inspiration from something. Let me think. What to do? You got 2 new maps. Nice. That's good. I'm glad you're working on some maps, Namco. Good stuff. I'm trying to make a map for the Doomworld Maximum Project, Namco. I agreed to start making a map for this in this month. You have to make a map by the end of the year. The idea is that as many different mappers as possible can submit a map each. I was asked to do a map for this at the start of the year a few times, and then I put it off and I decided I would do it. And now I have no idea what to build, so this is a great start. This is why I'm not a regular mapper. Because I need a lot of time to come up with something. And then a lot of time to make the thing. I mean, Firebox got done in 2 months, but dear God, that was a stressful 2 months. I was hoping to spread it out over 4, or 3.5, to make it a little less time thingy. I prefer to play maps rather than create them. That's always been the case, but I'm happy to make a map here and there, I guess. Just wish I could think of an idea. I mean, I had an idea and I abandoned it because I realized I can't execute it, and also I would fuck up. I had another idea and I realized it was too simple, And it also wouldn't work. That's something I could do for like a speed map or something. I need something that's just something to get me going, and then I can just start making stuff. But I can't think of it. Can't think of what it could be. Maybe if I look at some of the textures, an idea will come to hand. Or something. Just wish I had an idea. Yeah, I love Going Down. Going Down is good. One of my all-time favourite map sets. I may have to revisit Going Down in like 2 years for a 10-year anniversary or something of the channel. Maybe I could go back to it and see if I still enjoy it or not. That's the point. In 2 years' time, it'll be the 10-year anniversary of this channel. It's a crazy thought, huh? I'll have to plan something for that. Hopefully by then I'll have done my other games so I can be a bit more free to do stuff. What could I do? My style just became nonsensical and then I'd build squares and think of stuff. It's easier if I have a theme. Yeah, that was also part of my Firebox notes. I did eventually create a theme. Make it start on a wedge and a guy falls down to a pool with 4 side beams who teleport away. Make it start on a wedge and have a guy fall into a pool with 4 side beams who teleport away. I was joking. Yeah, I don't know if I want to have that kind of thing. I'm really sorry, chat. I really don't have any ideas I can think of. Maybe I need to... I really want to do something I really want something that's a bit... to have like a sort of quirkiness, but I can't think of something that I can stick with at the moment. Everybody who lives there is a revenant. P-Town, Johnnyville. Give me a moment. I'm thinking of. Where is it? Wait, why is the... Oh yeah, sorry, it's turned the music off, don't I? So you're not all weird derunning forever. How come I can't see the, This is weird. How come I can't see the ground? I get this weird effect where, like, the enemies are hidden until the... How odd. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to see the missing textures, like, from here, though. But it sounds like it looks normal until you go into the pit. Well, I thought I'd be able to see, like, the missing textures from here. I was thinking how I could use that to raise the platform. Oh god, what the fuck is all this? This is... Oh, right, yeah, when player walks over, of course. I'm not used to this. Why is it not working? It is, it's got ID 1. Yeah, it's tag 1. I'm not used to these fancy things. In the boom stuff, I know I'd tag the sector. I have tagged it. It's tag 1. Where the action is set. Oh. Okay. Ah, right, okay. Now, it's not the idea I had, though. I want the player to... Why come the player can't see the weird... How come the player can't, like, see the fucking... How come they see a normal floor here? Why don't they see the non-textured stuff? It looks normal. That's the thing. I want the player to, like, see the weirdness or something. Well, I thought they'd see, like, a non-textured pit. It's only when they fall into the pit that they get the effect that I want. Tell you what, let's try a different idea. I'll try a different approach. Also, you have to remember when entering wine desk, the side where wine comes out of its middle is the front wine desk. Hey, Mark Anarchy, how you doing, by the way? Thinking. Oh. It doesn't hide enemies. It only hides the textures. That's interesting. So enemies are like perfectly visible behind this. It's just the textures that aren't. Keep in mind I'm not used to UDMF. Or the quirks of GZ Doom, so I'm sort of thinking to try and find a gimmick. It would be kind of cool, like if the enemies were like also hidden behind this stuff, but it just does it for the textures, so I don't think it would really work for anything. You can also see what's coming, so that'd just be weird. So that wouldn't really work for anything. Okay, well, that was that. That was some fun experimentation. It didn't get anywhere. Oh, God. I still can't think of anything. Monster's target? What's that? Monster spawn and monster's target. What's that about? Oh, doggos. How do they operate? Off, off. Ow! 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 Dogs! Mauled to death by dogs. What? How tough are these things? They're supposed to be helper dogs, but they're not very helping. Translucent. Dormant. Stand still. Invisible. Counter secret. No completion count. Oh, you can take them friendly, can you? Oh, you can make them friendly dogs. Oh, nice. I can set the imps as friendly too. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Whoa, they murdered him. Oh, give the dogs go. I don't know how powerful these guys are. Reg 4 thing. Peter doesn't like this. Guys, I think I've just found my idea. And these dogs are it. I think. If I'm allowed to use MBF, that is. I assume I'm allowed to use it because it's just MBF combat, right? Or UDMF. Okay. So, excuse me. I've got my idea. These guys are pretty... No. I'm not going to make them hellified. John Wick map. No. My idea is a map where you need to free dogs to kill enemies. Like, it's like a kennels map where you go around and you free dogs and they kill enemies for you because you don't get a lot of ammo. So you have to go around and look for dogs. Well, you do have guns, but you don't get like a lot of ammo or something. So if you want some assistance in the fights, you have to free the doggies. And the doggies will like wreak havoc or something. So I don't know, maybe you could have like a shitload of them later on. I mean, they're only friendly melee, so you could have like a lot of them, and then they would, I don't know, fight some barons or something. Oh, you're not supposed to be friendly. My God, they tear these barons to pieces. Holy shit. Wow. I gotta see how they... Alright, I gotta see how they do in a much bigger fight. We need more barons to test them. How about some revs too? Some revs in there. Okay, we lost two dogs, and it just ripped 4 barons, 2 revs, 4 barons, 2 revs, and an imp to pieces. Health 500. They just ripped him apart. Oh God, you know what this means. I gotta do one more little testy resty. Get rid of those guys. Like, let's remove a few of them. Let's try on a big thing. Move that there. Oh my God, I gotta do this. Holy shit! Bastard man didn't get a chance! Hey, Cyprian. What are you streaming? I thought you were going to be... No, that's as not yet, Cyprian. That is as of the 3rd of October. Wake up. Holy crap. Yeah, so it's as of the 3rd of October, my birthday, Cyprian. I will be off for a week then. It's not yet, though. Oh, I've got to do it. I've got my idea. The idea is going to be simple. I am going to have a map where you free dogs and you use them to kill enemies. Because you don't have a lot of ammo. Thank you, Egg Flowing. Much appreciated. It kind of sucks to have to be taking a week off during horror month where I'd like to play some horror games and shit, but my nephew is coming over and my sister, and it'd be nice to see him for the first time. My nephew for the first time, my sister for the first time in over a year plus. So, you know, I can't really be streaming at like 8 o'clock at night and cursing at Revenants and waking the baby. So I have to not stream for a week, basically. So, yep. That's why I'm not going to play In Sound Mine until after the break. So, otherwise I'd only have 3 days to play it, and if I don't beat it in those 3 days, then I'd have to wait a week to play it. I'm like, nah, screw that, I'll just play it afterwards. Oh, this is amazing. These dogs are so cool. I had no idea they were A, this strong, and B, this adorable. Well, I believe you can customize most of the drops in EDS. You make them most of the drops by name and tell them. No, that would be it. The main idea would be simply to be free the dogs. Dogs kill enemies for you that you wouldn't normally be able to kill. And you go around the level and you free more dogs and you get a big army of dogs and then you fight a big skirmish at the end and the dogs rip everything to pieces and it's great and it's fun. Not very difficult, but I just like the idea of dogs ripping things to shreds. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool of an idea. So I'm gonna go with it. I got my idea. Brilliant. We have it. We have the idea. Kennel map. Sort of. Free dogs. Kill enemies. Low ammo. That's it. We got the idea. You have to wait till after the experiment. Why? You'll just be teaching the baby to hate revenants too. I think the baby is a bit too young to even grasp the concept of revenants. Maybe in a few years' time I'll show them some Doom, but not while they're like 9 months old. Hell no, I'm not giving the dogs any... I'm not gonna lower the dog's health or anything. I want this to be a ridiculous. Let me see how few dogs it takes to kill the Spider Mastermind. Actually, there is one thing I need to test, I guess. Well, at least roughly. How do we do against a Cyber Demon? How'd they do against a Cyber? Let's see. Might be pretty important. Let's see how we do against a Cyber Demon. Oh, he killed one! Okay, so a Cyber Demon has a little more success against these guys. But he could still get surrounded for a while. So the Mastermind struggles, but the Cyber Demon wrecks their shit completely. Okay. Well, maybe we could have like an ending bit where like even if the dogs die, the player can still kill the cyber anyway. I just really like the idea of a player charging into a massive battle fight with 1,000,000 dogs. That would be so cool. I just like this idea of going into a huge fight and the players just like unleash the dogs of war. Oh, it'd be so much fun. Alright. What? Unable to build the nodes? What are you talking about? Shut up. Just save the map. I don't know why you asked. That's such a difficult thing. Hey, Pineapple. Yeah, I am mapping. I'm doing a map for the Maximum Project. And you're gonna like my idea that I've come up with, Pineapple. I just came up with it right now. It's gonna be a map all about using dogs to kill enemies. So it's a very pineapple-friendly map that I've got in mind. It's very regretful you and Zero X Down are in entirely different timelines. You'd love this way of cheating when he gets tired of maps when he summons hordes of the dogs. Yeah, so the idea of the map is that I'm gonna have dogs. You free dogs, you use them to kill enemies. The idea is you're encouraged to free the dogs. Well, tough luck, I like the idea. So, now we have to do the teaching part again. We gotta teach the player to use the kennels. Dogs deserve to be petted and adored, not thrown into combat. But these are helper dogs. They want to fight. And they will fight. Yeah, they are durable. They rip things apart in groups. So it's going to be fun. Alright, now the only problem I have here is how do I teach the player to use kennels early? With the case of the firebox, it was easy. It was the only way to get out of the room. But how do I teach the player that they should be encouraged to free the dogs in a... Need to think about this one a little bit. Wait, made a sort of an idea there. What, an can you make things invincible? In UDMF? Is that possible? Hey, Scotty. Hope the dogs have bees in their mouth, and when they bark, they shoot bees. Just give him 9999999 HP. Can you? Actions tag, comment, custom. Can you do that though? Can you like adjust the HP? It's absolute. Well, you have up to a total of 5 invulnerable dogs, so that means you have to be evasive with the enemies as they try to kill you or the invulnerable dogs. In the first map, give the player no ammo and access to at least one kennel. That way they can only end the map by killing anything with the dogs. I think you could set 3 individual flags on actors by UDMF. Okay. Let's have a look. Action tag, miscellaneous, color, gravity score, health. Ah, okay. Conversation ID. Positive values are multiplied with a class body. Negative values used as an absolute default is 1. Okay, so hold shift to change value by 16. So I could basically give it infinite health or something. Okay, let's just set it to a lot of 9s then. Cyber Demon. 65535 might be the max. Hey, thanks for the follow, Reg4thing. Much appreciated. Hang on, delete that. Where to start? Oh, right. Whoops. I didn't set the Cyber Demon as end. Okay, let's try that again. Werewolves have wandered. They've got him cornered! You stupid Cyber Demon, you need to attack them! Dang, they wrecked him completely. Very cool. But you think this idea of a horde of doggos of that nature, they would sort of aside being mates if they have the room to surround him, hence the lower number. So, okay, yeah, I like that idea actually. Good boy. Yeah, like you slowly recruit an army of near invincible dogs as you proceed through the level, and you use them to kill things. And then what I want at the end is like a massive flourish where you unleash about 20 at once in a big area. Like it'd be a very simple map. It would be one dog in an area, go to a second area, maybe unleash a second one and a third. Then you got another area in preparation for the big finish, which is just like unleash about 20 of them. I don't think we can do that, Pineapple, but it might not need to be done. So excellent. Okay, 3 dogs set to very high health. But if they die, the player is fucked, yeah. Now, I'm not a sprite artist. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So, which should we just recolor them at least? Then there should be some way to heal them. They won't need healing if they're set to that high health. Then they'll never die. I'm gonna save that number, Reg4 thing. Thank you very much. Let me put you as a credit in there as well. Because when I release this, I'm probably gonna need to credit people. So I need to sort of... Yeah. So the idea is that... As Lord Misfit said, the idea is that basically you will... Invulnerability idea? I don't know if you can. Can you set them to be invulnerable? And if so, how? Because that'll just eliminate the problem entirely. Do you like set their health to 0 or something? Custom. You got like skill... quick to add Oh, I don't know this shit at all. I have no idea how you'd set that. User health. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I mean, I could just set their health to be ridiculously high. Like, if we set that max HP thing on the health score, that should be enough. Probably. Huh. That's weird. It comes out as a negative number if I do that. That's odd. Hey, Food TV, how you doing? Welcome to the beginning of map brainstorming. I have an idea now, at least. And I roll Dragon Knight KX as well. I am looking to make a map for the Doomworld Maximum Project. Who's a good boy? Pet the doggo. Pet, 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 pet. Action tag miscellaneous tab of the thing behavior section. Rendering behavior, gravity, conversation ID, thought bob phase score, health. If it's saying it's an overflow, then the max might be in 16 bits. Replace the punch animation with a petting animation and make it buff the dogs temporarily, in my opinion. Alright, so what's the max health for 16-bit then? That's the max health? Okay. Let's try and insert that then. Let's see if that's... Wow, it's still showing as a negative. Yeah, it's sticking to 65535. Oh, no. That is a multiplier. A multiplier of 500. So, bringing up a calculator, 65535 times 500. Oh, okay, so the max value would have 32 million HP. Nigh on invincible, basically. Okay, that's fine. We'll just set it to 32 million HP. And negative means it's an absolute value. 32 million health would do it. Okay, I've just created pineapple for that idea in the notes. Alright, Leg Forthing, thank you for the follow, and I will see you next time. So minus 2,000 would give him exactly 2,000 in that case. Okay. So yeah, basically we'd give him 32 million, which is, well, pretty much invincibility. They'll never die. I mean, how much do Cyber Demons do with their damage? About Rocket Splash, about 200. They'll never die, basically. They'll be invincible dogs. So, the idea of the map would be 288. Okay, so basically they would never die by the time the map's over. So the idea of the map is you slowly free some dogs. You're supposed to encourage to kill the enemies with the dogs. The player needs to be encouraged to sort of use this. Can I please be credited on the record for protesting making animals participate in acting? Okay, Pineapple, sure. We'll put that on the record. Why not? Okay. Oh my god, I know, okay. Need to start now. Okay, cool. Yes, it's time to hydrate, I agree. Oh wow, I've actually run out of water to drink. I'm almost done. Okay, cool. So I now have an idea for the map. That's the important thing. I now have, thanks to some experimentation with UDMF, an idea for my map. And I like this idea and I want to make it work. So the idea of the map's going to be 3 dogs. Dogs kill enemies. And at the end of the map, there's a big fight, and a horde of dogs will kill the enemies, and it'll be great, and it'll be wonderful to watch. It'll be bloody brilliant. I might even have some like really cool thing, like multiple kennels open in different areas, and like you see them pound. Oh, that'd be so cool. Imagine if like one switch opened like 20 kennels at once, and all like different heights. You know, you've got some enemies up high, and there's a kennel next to it, and it kills them, and up there, and it's like. It'd be crazy. I'd love to create something like that. That'd be cool. So I've got an idea. Now I gotta start building the map. But that will have to be for another day. Because this is where I'm going to end the stream. At least, it may have taken an hour. Maybe a bit longer than that. It may have taken about an hour plus, but I finally have an idea for the map. And now I can get started on the actual building of things. But that will have to be in the future. So let us deactivate this synthwave mix for now. So, I hope you've all enjoyed the stream tonight. I got an Ironman score. The Ironeagle ended weirdly, and we finally have a map idea for the project. Now I just gotta execute it. I'm sure I will, Pineapple. I'm sure I might do. So tomorrow I will be doing some streaming. What should I start with tomorrow? Let me think. What to do. You know what? Tomorrow I'm actually gonna start playing the Tower of Chaos. I think I'll start my playthrough of that first. So you can let Argonian Ward know, Ward Misfit, that tomorrow I will start the playthrough of Tower of Chaos, the Hexen request that Serious Cacodemon made. So I'll be doing that for the next few days, and we will get back to the mapping at some point next week, hopefully. I need to start doing regular mapping streams to get this map created. I don't want to just leave it to the last minute. So hopefully it won't be too long before you see this mapping screen again. But yeah, tomorrow I will begin the Tower of Chaos playthrough in Hexen. Should be fun. So, who shall we raid tonight? All 29 of us in the chat. It appears we have a few candidates. We could raid Tazera, who's playing the new Deathloop, or we could raid Napsom. What is Napsom playing? I'm just curious what he's actually playing. He's playing Summer of Laughter, some more Doom, maybe Retro for Laughter. Let's raid Napsom. Napsom will be a good one to raid. He's doing some Doom, playing some stuff. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow for some Hexen and the Tower of Chaos. Have a good evening and stay safe. And thanks for your mapping hints. I'm sure I'll need many more of those in the months to come.